Buzz beater.
It is 5:10 a.m. We just did, well, at least, I didn't count, at least 100 jump squats each. How you gonna start your morning? Welcome to the 5 a.m. Squat Club, where we are here creating our habits, reshaping our lives intentionally. Stick around after the workout for moments of clarity, where we talk about the real accountability. If you want to put the path to your goals on autopilot, surround yourself with the people that are already there. Enjoy your squats. Good morning. It is, oh, we lost our clock here. 4:56. This is day 21 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. And as you can see, somebody showed up here at my house before 5 a.m.
Let's do it.
What a fantastic treat. So we're gonna get moving the normal way here. Hopefully this dog chills out and doesn't make too much noise. But we've got some jump squats today. We're gonna do a little 5-minute jump squat challenge. You don't need a partner for this, but if you got one, fantastic. So I normally do some affirmations while I warm up. Do you have things that you say? Like I know you're, hey, let's just chill out. Why don't you go in there? I know you're on your own journey here.
Yes, sir, yeah.
Do you have sayings that you say, mantras, anything that you say to yourself to kind of get your mind right?
I do, yeah.
Do you want to do those this morning? Maybe we'll
Absolutely.
do yours?
Yeah, for sure.
So generally while I'm warming up, we'll do that, and I'll do knee raises, I'll do good mornings, I'll do some lunges, burpees, and squats, and maybe I'll lead warm up and you lead the affirmations.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So we'll prime the body and the mind, led by Job this morning. All right, so I'll just go knee raises and you lead the way on that.
Yeah, for sure. So usually the affirmations that I try to drill into my mind is that I am secure. That's one of them.
Do you want to expand on that?
For myself, I don't want to live a life thinking or attempting to fit into anybody else's
Definition. Box. Sure.
I think I'm just trying to convince myself or drill into my own mind that I am secure.
Yeah.
I am significant. And I am accepted.
Okay. How long you been doing that?
I've been doing that for a little over a year. Now, all of my affirmations, for me specifically, are related to my faith.
Okay.
That's where I find my motivation.
Yeah.
That's where I find my purpose. That's where my integrity is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that comes from an example that was set from you as a child, or you found this on your own?
No, I found this through my mentors.
Okay.
I found this through
What a perfect segue for today's topic.
diving into my faith, just being curious, and
I'm gonna go lunges.
that's honestly the main things that I try to tell myself. And I'm a huge fan, because I've been watching your videos. I'm a huge fan of intentionally telling yourself that I will be happy today.
Yeah.
And
if you watched yesterday, that's the biggest struggle for me, that one.
Super uncomfortable.
I like it. So do you have a regular practice that involves those? Is it the first thing you say to yourself in the morning? You say that all day? What does that look like, practice?
Yes. So I actually have something on my phone called I Ams.
Okay.
And essentially what that is it's renewing my mind every single day.
Okay.
Basically kind of like a computer. You got to reboot a computer every morning.
I like it.
I'm trying to reprogram my mind every morning and be on top, or be intentional.
Yeah. Burpees.
Yeah.
And so logistically that happens once a day, multiple times a day.
Yeah.
What does that look like? How do you know when you need to do it? Just sometimes you need more, sometimes you need less.
I think realistically for me it happens one time a day.
Okay.
But there are times where I have to do it more than once.
Yeah. Okay, you, I know. There's nobody, there aren't people here at 5 a.m. Here, you go ahead. Let's just chill. Sorry about that. Let's go through that one more time.
Yeah, no worries. So there are instances where I notice for myself that I have to do it more than once.
Yes. What does that look like? Like, what are those times?
So
Why would
those
you have to?
times, for me, it's when I'm noticing that I am thinking about things that I know aren't my thoughts or aren't thoughts that I want to be a part of.
Yeah.
So I will, like I said, renew my mind and remind myself of these I ams.
Do you, because I think personally, the biggest challenge for me is recognizing
Yes.
that I need to say those things, that I've gotten off my track, right? So I've gotten, something has happened that has gotten me jacked up.
Yeah.
And I've reacted to that and not stayed my course on those. How do you remind yourself in those times, hey, like, get back to it. Let's refresh.
I think for myself, I can instantly identify when I'm thinking thoughts or acting in a way that goes against my integrity.
Wow. Right away.
And I think that's when I'll say, okay, I need to slow down, I need to stop and remind myself of the man that I want to be, the character that I want.
Yeah. But you don't find that challenging, catch yourself.
I do find it challenging,
Okay.
but I've also accepted the reality of not every thought that goes through my mind is mine. And I essentially will hold captive thoughts that shouldn't belong.
Ooh, and you
or
hold
don't
on to
belong.
them.
Yes.
I do that.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love it, but I love knowing that we're all in that same boat.
100%.
We're all going to struggle with the same things.
For sure. For sure. And I think in one of your previous episodes, you said it well, that we have to be intentional.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to be in control.
I've been listening to a lot of Jim Rohn, and he was Tony Robbins' mentor.
Yeah.
And one of the things he likes to say is like, hey, in 10 years, you're going to end up there. But where?
Right.
Right? Like, if I'm not intentional, I'm going to end up somewhere. Like,
Right.
everybody's going to end up somewhere. But did I choose that place?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Well said. Yeah.
Let's, why don't you remind me of those one more time? Let's go through them together.
I am accepted.
I am accepted.
I am significant.
I am significant.
I am secure.
I am secure. And you just go through that once, or you
I
repeat
go
it a
through
few
that
times?
once, and sometimes I will freestyle and I'll add different things into it. There is a hope and a future for my life.
Ooh. Depending on the day, you throw that in.
Usually every day, I'll throw it in there.
I like
I'll kind of add, and
Yeah,
depending on how yesterday went,
sure.
I'll throw things in there.
Okay, depending on how you're feeling. Awesome. All right, so we are good and warm. Well, my clock keeps turning off here. Someday I'll get a real wall clock like an old man. For those of you that skipped ahead, welcome. If you haven't warmed up yet, please go do that. This is going to be a good one. As you can see, it's not just me here today. Very exciting. I've got Job with me, and we're going to do a little 5-minute you go, I go, jump squat challenge. So what that'll look like is he's going to do a set of 10. I'm going to do a set of 10. We're just going to go back and forth for 5 minutes, see how many we can get. If you don't have a partner, just do as many squats as you can, or follow us. When he goes, you go. When I go, you rest, or something like that. If a jump squat is not accessible, which what we're looking for is just get down, get off the floor, then a regular squat is great. A squat to a chair is great. Whatever you got, just do it. So, any final thoughts before we get this?
No. Let me throw that vest on.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
I like it. So this was my plan. Job's level of fitness is higher than mine.
Wow,
that thing's 40 pounds.
this is no slouch.
I was a little concerned that we call this at the gym, we call this the partner vortex.
Yeah.
Where one partner ends up going downhill and the other partner stands there feeling fine. So if Job, I think if neither one of us wear the vest, I'm gonna end up in the partner vortex. And if, what the hell's going on here? And if Yeah, I think you get the idea.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Feels good.
Try on a couple?
Yeah, sure.
Try a couple jump squats there. Oh, he's going so much higher than me. Fantastic. All right, so we're gonna go 5 minutes, countdown, 10, 10, 10, 10. You can track how many you do, or you can just work hard. All right, you good?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. Nice number. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You're up first. Two sets each a minute. 4. This is much nicer with those guys.
Yeah, I bet.
Go.
Question for you.
Okay, yeah, sure.
When did you identify that you needed to be more intentional with your thoughts?
Oh wow, this is for afterwards, man. I'm gonna get too tired trying to talk while I do this. We'll chat after.
The burn is real, bro.
Go ahead.
Step 4.
Something like that. I'm not even gonna count. I feel like I'm slacking a little bit because this is a little bit easier for me. Attaboy.
Nice. Step 5.
You got it, come on. I'll do 12s. I'll go 15, actually, we'll get away from that.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Good job.
2 minutes left.
Let's do it.
You got it.
You got last count, last set.
And we're getting 2 of them. Last minute. 5.
Let's do it.
3. 14. Oh. Woo!
Great
That's
job.
burning. You got it. Come on, let's push. Let's finish strong. right?
do it. Buzz beater.
I didn't know that was gonna make noise.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So before we chat about real accountability, what you may have noticed there watching this is when you have a partner, you work harder.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic way to start the morning. And as you noticed there, we switched up the reps a little bit because I forced Job to go with the 40-pound vest and it got hard. So we went eventually to 15 for me, 10 for Job, and that balanced it out. We got away from that partner vortex.
Oh yeah.
So what I want to talk about here today is accountability. And not in the sense that find a buddy who you both want to get this goal achieved together and you text each other and you call each other, because that's only effective as their motivation. So the way to do this right is just surround yourself with people who are already where you want to go or are at least ahead of you on the path to where you want to go. The point of this is if you have an accountability buddy, but the rest of your life is chaos, right? You're hanging out with people that have the opposite of the habits that you want, and they are not where you want to end up. What you need to do is make sure that everybody that is around you is on that same path or already there. So the only option for you is to become like those people. Right. I was thinking about this yesterday and I came up with a quote. If you want to put the path to your goals on autopilot, surround yourself with the people that are already there. So on that note, Job is here. Give me a little push today. I spend a lot of time at our gym, and it's easy to surround myself with fantastic people who are on the right path. Job is a fantastic example of that. I didn't have to ask him to come out here this morning. He reached out to me and said, hey, let's work out at 5 a.m. That's the type of person you surround yourself with. And if you're open to it,
Yeah.
Job's got a pretty lofty goal he's working on right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't need accountability. He's going to do it himself, but every once in a while, it's nice to have somebody. Do you want to talk about what that goal is and how you stay motivated?
100%.
And what your
100%.
accountability looks like?
Yeah, definitely. So the goal for myself is to accomplish a world record.
Yeah.
The burpee pull-up world record.
It's scary.
So it's 12 hours long, and currently the record is 3,637.
Yes.
Now, I did my math, and it's definitely doable.
How many is that a minute?
To beat it by at least 100 or 200,
Yeah.
actually a couple hundred, 6 a minute,
For 12 hours.
12 hours. Yeah.
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 How do you get through that? How do you work on? How do you stay consistent working on it?
Yeah.
And stay attached to that goal, because that's terrifying.
It is very terrifying. And I think, what you said is spot on. The one thing that really drew me into doing this challenge, rewind a couple months, a couple years, when I came to CrossFit, what I really enjoyed is working out with individuals who can meet a wall and head past it. Individuals like Jeff, Kayla, Freya, yourself, Jordy,
Yeah.
Greg. These individuals are in a position where I want to be. I want to be able to, not just physically, but mentally, in terms of all aspects of my life, relationship issues, financial issues, issues in my career. I want to be able to face a wall and not be fazed. I want to be able to head right on through and remain consistent regardless of the circumstance. When I'm working out with individuals at the gym, we do this. And it's amazing because we hold each other accountable. No one's struggling on their own, but it's a joint collective. Now, rewind or fast forward to today. I decided to sign up for this challenge just because it scares me and just because it's really uncomfortable. Something about myself is I'm not too bad when it comes to strength, but I really struggle with endurance. The only way to get better at something is to run towards it, run towards your weaknesses. And what I struggle with sometimes is facing a wall and not being able to get through it. So why not sign up for something that is ridiculously hard, right? It's only then when you get to see how strong you are, when there's no one else around you, when you have to rely on yourself, then you get to see how strong you really are. And I just want to be able to do uncomfortable things every day. I think that's how I get better. That's how my character grows. That's how my mentality grows. And as well, I also believe in community. If I can do this and help to inspire one person, right, reach another individual, help them to see that, man, maybe this isn't too hard. Maybe I can go after that goal. Maybe it's not a bad thing to fail, right? You say it all the
important to
time.
fail.
It's better to have progress than to be perfect, and that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's basically got a cheat code.
Yeah.
It's so, I'm lucky enough to have someone like this here just show up, right? Like, I've got the cheat code. It's easy for me. I have this gym that all these people are like-minded and I get to hang around with. And you may be thinking, hey, like, I don't have access to these people that have got the goals already that I'm going for. They're not in my family. They're not in my direct circle. But that's okay. We live at a time where technology is so abundant. I listen to audiobooks and podcasts all the time. I can surround myself with those people that are my mentors, even if I've never met them in person, all day. So you have that capacity to surround yourself with the people that are already there, even if they're not in your space. So if you care to achieve the goals that you're not already at, this may sound blunt, but maybe cut some of the ties around you that are pulling you back. Surround yourself with the people that are there, that are on the track ahead of you, and rising tides raise all boats. I'm sure that's not proper, but you get the idea. If you joined us and you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit the like note, you get it, the buttons. Push them all. Join us. Spread this to more people. See you tomorrow on the 5 a.m. Squat Club.
Cheers.
Yeah. Let's let that
awesome,
freaking dog out now, eh?
Yes.
Poor crew.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Man, Adam, I absolutely love what you're doing here, bro.